Hello, my name's Rachel, and this is Ruffle, an Airedale Terrier. He's the star of my children's stories, Ruffle the Rail Dog. Say hello, Ruffle. Ruffle has exciting adventures at a railway station just like this one. He lives very near the station and comes down to meet Eric, the station master. Eric makes sure that Ruffle keeps safe on his visits here. This is Eric, the station master. Give everybody a wave, Eric. I know, Ruffle. Shall we tell the listeners one of your stories? We shall? Okay, come on then. Ruffle's walks back to school. It was a beautiful morning as Ruffle trotted proudly along beside Eric. They were off to the village school, as Eric regularly visited the school to hear the children read to practice their reading and listening skills. But as an extra special treat this morning, Ruffle was going to go with Eric to meet the children. Eric had spent quite a bit of time brushing Ruffle and even washing and trimming his beard. He did look smart. They soon arrived at the school, and Eric led Ruffle into the library where they were going to meet the children. The library had lots of comfy chairs and some brightly coloured beanbags. Eric preferred to sit on one of the comfy chairs, not the beanbags, because there'd been a bit of a struggle on a previous visit to try and get Eric out of the beanbag. They sat and waited patiently for the children to arrive. They hadn't been waiting long before 5 children came into the library, ready to sit and read with Eric. They all patted Ruffle, and Ruffle's tail wagged furiously as the children came up to greet him. They all sat down, ready to start. Each child then read a part of the story that they had chosen. Ruffle sat listening patiently. There were tales of adventures, tales of intrigue. Some children had bought fiction books, story books. Others had bought non-fiction books, fact books. But they had one thing in common. All the books were about dogs. They even had some Airedale Terriers in, just like Ruffle. When all the children had had their turn at reading, it was Eric's turn. But Eric hadn't taken a book. Instead, he told them about all the adventures that Ruffle had been on the little heritage railway. He told them about the teddy bear's picnic and the time when Ruffle helped to make sure that the filming went ahead on the little railway. All the children loved the tales of Ruffle. But soon it was time for them to go back to class. But Eric gave them a bit of a challenge. Why don't you think of a story where Ruffle could go next? As the children eagerly went back to class with ideas in their heads, Ruffle sat and wondered where Ruffle's next adventure might lead him. Join us next time for another Ruffle the Rail Dog story. Remember, you can learn more about Ruffle's stories on our website www.ruffletheraildog.co.uk or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. Until next time, goodbye. Rah, rah.